going on, everybody? Coming back at you with another video today. This time it's going to be with regards to our I'm going to be doing some mystery repacks with vintage in it. I got all this stuff out of a auction lot sale quite some time ago. I paid probably $1 a card, and that's about all I'm looking to get out of them. There's going to be a bunch of common. The condition is not fantastic. I figure when I was actually pricing them out originally, they were somewhere in the neighborhood of like $1 to $2. Some were $3. There was some that were even more than that. Like some of these Topps game cards were pretty. They had some decent price value. So there's going to be an array of like really common cards. And then some decent cards, and then some stuff like this, graded Hank Aaron and some other people. So I'm going to go over that stuff now, just so you have an idea of what's coming in those packs. Again, I'm not trying to get rich on these packs. I'm literally looking to just recoup my money. And there's a bunch of different stuff here, so I'm going to run through that stuff real quick just to kind of give you an idea of what's in these packs. So you got, there we go. Just a bunch of common stuff, Tony Gonzalez, and you can see here if you look, some of these cards are really, really rough. Like I almost don't want to add them, but then again, to newer collectors, like when I got all these cards originally, I was like, oh man, these are cool. I didn't care that they were banged up because, most of these cards were collected by kids during these time frames, and these are mid 60s, early 60s on most of these cards. And these things were put in bicycle tires and all kinds of crazy stuff. So it's amazing that they're still with us. And so anyways, without further ado, I'm going to keep going. But condition is a thing on some of these, not very good. Like that second one was bad. This one is getting better. So anyways, but yeah, I'm going to blap through here. I'll point out any really terrible ones, but for the most part, I'm going to do a mix. So I don't want to have like any packs that are just all bad cards. But here we go. Bill Freehand, Matty Alou. I know that some of the Alous are worth something. Tommy Aaron sure does look kind of like our guy Hank. But I don't know, to be honest with you. That card's a little rough. Don Zimmer, everybody knows who he is. If you're around my age, you got to. Billy Hoyt, Walt Bond, Bobby Miller, Vic. I don't know. I'm not going to try to name all these guys. Here's another card that's in terrible condition and may not. Sorry about that. In terrible condition and may not even make it to the repacks. We'll see. Another kind of rough one. One of these years was really rough, and I think this might have been the year. But Bobby Locke, and some of these, it's like, look at that one. Holy crap. And then like this one, some of the stuff you see on this card is not the card. It's just the case is really rough because these cases are pretty old too. I'm not going to recase them or anything. Don McMahon, Tommy Reynolds, Herman Franks. I'm going to kind of cruise through these quickly. I've got some pulled aside that are slightly better than common. And there could be some people that I'm missing in here. Like, that's not on the card, I don't think. Again, I'm going to go through and do a little bit of QC. I don't want... yeah, it is. It must have been the top card on where they did it. But anyways, we're gonna maybe pull some stuff up. But at the price, like, even that is okay. I plan on trying to pick up some vintage at the show tomorrow, the Dallas Card Show. Oh shoot! Sorry, trying to be speedy here. Okay, Charlie Smith. Make sure I got the cards in the right position. Nate Oliver, Jim O'Toole. Those cards get nicer. Some of the, like I said, one set of the years were pretty terrible. We'll go over those in a second too. See, there's a all-star rookie. Okay. So there's these things too. I'm not sure what year these are. They're somewhere in the 50s, but there's these. I'm so sorry. So terribly sorry. Milt Pappas, Ron Hunt, Tony Gonzalez, Dean Chance, Dick Grote. Bill Freehan, I remember that name. I don't know from what, but I remember seeing some. Maybe I had some of his cards a long time ago. Anyways, that's these. I'm gonna figure out some way to work these into the packs too. If you get one of these in the mail, it might have, you know, several of these. Like I said, I'm gonna try to keep the value pretty even. I don't want any packs to per se lose whoever's buying these packs money. But at the same time, you know, like I said, if I can break even, that'll be amazing. I'll be tickled pink. Oh God, that's definitely not going to make it. I don't know if I'm going to throw a checklist or not in there, especially when they're already pre-marked upon. I'm not sure. I may. Checklists used to have some value, the older ones anyway. Okay, I'm not sure. There's another one that won't. I mean, if it's got ink on it, if it's got holes in the card, those aren't going to make it. Walt Bond, Jack Lambre, Les Nerium, Mickey Stanley. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Sorry, I don't really know who that is, but Senators, White Sox, Indians, Twins. And again, this is a mix of like 3 years. I think it's so there's 65 or 66, 65 or 66. There's 64, 64, 65, 66 it looks like. I think that's right. Tom Locke, Frank Thomas. Hey, there's Frank Thomas. Not the right Frank Thomas, but Frank Thomas. Willie Smith. I don't know about that. I mean, might have been at one point in time, but I don't know about that now. Like I said, there is a little bit of value in what I'm considering common. There is some value. There goes my iPad. Look at all those Steve Hamiltons. Let's spread them dudes out. Okay. Camera angle's a little weird right now. Like straight on is actually a strange position. Oh man, I never even heard of that dude. Maybe I set that aside and see. Because if that's true, that's going to be pretty cool because I'm counting it as a common card, whether it's that value or not. Now I'm interested to know what's on. Like I don't know who priced these out because it wasn't me. Oh, it says 15. $2.50. Now I can tell you a lot of these cards are in that $2 to $3 range. There was a bunch. 50 cents. That might be true too. Oh, here's one that's 35. We'll see about that. We'll see about that. It's It's a really nice condition card. 25, huh? We will see. All right. Let's see. 30, huh? $8 to $10 for Willie Smith. Okay. Again, these cards are going to make it into these packs whether I look them up and they're $30, $60, $100. These will go mixed straight in with the smaller packs. Or not the smaller packs, but in these particular packs, because I don't get this very often. But when I do, no way. No way. How? Maybe. I don't know. I think these sleeves might have been used for something else. There's one. Oh, I hope that's... I don't know what that said. But anyways, as you can see, I'm going to stop going through because, you know, let me show you the inserts and the other cards. But here's some of the inserts that you'll see in these packs. The card's pretty neat. Price does not matter. If I can get $1 a card on these, I will be tickled pink. Bill McCool. And of course, I will check these. I know some of these cards have a little bit of value, but even these are nice too. Some of these have value if they're the right people. But sadly, none of these guys are really big names, but still. $199, huh? I don't know about that either. Not certain about those prices, but again, all right. And then last but not least, here are the. I was at one point in time putting together a series, trying to put together the whole set, and then over time it just kind of got broken down because people would need one of these or one of those, and so, you know, I'm a nice guy, and a lot of times you could talk me out of some of these cards because at the end of the day, I do have allegiance to some of my cards, but the most of them, like, I want to buy the next thing. I want to go get the next stuff, and I like just having it all, really. So there's a Hank Aaron in a Near Mint 3 miscut, I think. Yeah, MC. And you can correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. Miscut. Here is a VG3 with a coffee stain. This will pain me a little bit to get rid of because some of these are not cheap. Mr. Pete Rose on a 4. That's a really pretty card to be a 4. Let's see here. Oh, here's a 65 tops. This came from in here in a 5 with Hank Aaron on it. Bob Clemente, Hank Aaron. It's a good looking card. Here's one that I don't know if it's going to go in here and may have been an accident even making it over to this pile, but we'll see. Again, I've got no real allegiance to any of these cards, and if it helps me to get more stuff, and, you know, so be it. Here's a Near Mint 8 Nolan Ryan. I'm not sure what PD means, maybe somebody. I know we don't have a whole lot of people watching right now, but it's gonna grow. Um, I'm not sure what PD stand for. I'll look that up later and I'll put it in the comments. But I'm not sure that that's going to make it in there. That's kind of a personal card. Here's a Willie Mays, another MC, a 6 MC, which is miscut, I believe. The case, I don't know. I thought the case had a scratch on it, but miscut definitely. You can see that big time. Oh, you can see it on the front too. And then here is a Carl Yastrzemski. Pretty good looking card to be a 5. That's a little off center there on the back. This is a nice card. Anyways, so like I said, most of this stuff, even these ones, in fact, you'll probably still see these stickers on here. I don't know. We'll see. I might take them off. I don't want somebody to think that's the actual value because I don't know what the value is. I haven't really looked this stuff up in a long time. And the prices, although they don't change a whole lot in vintage, they could be a little different. But as you can see, there's going to be, in my opinion, for these packs and at the price they're going to be sold at, these are the chases. And then you're going to have, a semi-decent card here or there, and then some inserts. And then you're going to have some beat-up cards too. So just wanted to be honest and upfront with what you're looking at with our repacks and how those are going to go. And I look to get these. This will probably be one of the first products that we get up and running. So I'm going to have this on Whatnot. I may end up doing a Whatnot, like a shop on Whatnot at some point in time. I don't know. I mean, not on Whatnot. Definitely doing a shop on Whatnot, but a shop on YouTube. I've seen where people have shops. I might throw those in there. And then eBay, definitely. eBay, right now, I've got so much stuff to sift through that, and sorry about, again, I've said a bunch of times today, which isn't normal. I've been getting better, I think, maybe not. But anyways, these will probably be the first stuff to come out. I'm gonna have it on Whatnot, on YouTube, eBay. eBay store is like, usually if I get a huge card that I look at and I look at it and I say, oh, that's going to be an 8, I might be a 9 if I'm lucky. If it's not like it's just straight up 10, then I've been just putting it up on Whatnot and letting go. I got rid of here recently a Shohei Ohtani from 23 Topps Series 2, I think, in the black, and it was low number. That one sold pretty good, and then I had a Josh Young golden mirror variation. And I wanted to also reiterate, let me make some room here, make a little bit of room. These guys, these will be our first giveaway. It's the Bo Jackson and the Justin Herbert. I know these aren't massive cards. I know that to be true. I'm pretty much the first few giveaways you're going to see. I'm getting rid of stuff that I really don't want to sell. I don't know much about these companies. GMA, I've got some ISA stuff I'm going to get rid of, but pretty much everything that I want to sell or bring to you will be PSA. Most of the time 10s, sometimes 9s, or SGC. I pick up a lot of 9.5s and 10s. I get mostly 10s, but I'm not afraid of 9.5s because some of those 9.5s I could probably do a crossover to 10, just because of what we know about SGC. So anyways, I just wanted to kind of show you guys that. There will be in the info section, there will be a little bit more information on how to enter this giveaway, and then links to our eBay and our Whatnot shop will be there also. And so that's all I've got today, and thank you for watching. If you made it this far, I appreciate you. Please, if you don't mind, it helps me out a ton if you'll like, subscribe, share, comment down in the comment section. That's how you're going to get these anyway. Also, briefly, with regards to the giveaway, it's going to be, the first time you like, share, comment, and subscribe, you're going to get an entry into the giveaway for these guys. And then basically every other video that comes out, if you'll like it, share it, and put a comment again, then you'll get another entry into the drawing for these. So again, I know these aren't massive cards, but I will tell you, I'm a huge, I love this card. I've got this in Topps Tiffany in my private collection, in a very nice grade. I think it was in 10, 9 or 10. I don't remember. And then this Justin Herb. I just like Herbert, so I pick up a lot of. I've got a ton of like graded, or not graded, autographed and graded stuff of his. So, anyways, that's going to be it today. Thanks for watching. Sorry about that disjointed outro there, but thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you guys again. Take care.